When dealing with capacitor failures and high bay lighting, several factors could be at play. Firstly, overvoltage can be a significant cause. Check the line voltage at the fixtures to ensure it's within the acceptable range. An overvoltage condition can stress the capacitors beyond their rated capacity, leading to premature failure. Make certain that any transformers or drivers used in the system are correctly sized and connected to prevent voltage fluctuations. Secondly, line transients, such as high voltage spikes, can also damage capacitors. These transients can originate from various sources, including lightning strikes, switching of heavy loads, or utility grid disturbances. Consider installing surge protectors or transient voltage suppressors, abbreviated TVSS, on the lighting circuit to mitigate the impact of these transients. These devices can help clamp voltage spikes and protect sensitive components like capacitors. Thirdly, poor wiring practices can contribute to capacitor failures. Check the wiring connections to the fixtures and capacitors meticulously. Loose or incorrect connections can lead to arcing, overheating, and ultimately capacitor failure. Ensure that all connections are tight, secure, and properly insulated. Additionally, verify proper grounding and polarity throughout the lighting circuit. Fourthly, fixture defects can be a source of problems. Inspect the fixtures for any signs of damage or defects such as short circuits, frayed wires, or malfunctioning components. Replace any faulty fixtures as needed to prevent further issues. Fifthly, the quality of the capacitors themselves is a crucial factor. Use high-quality capacitors specifically designed for the intended application. Check the capacitance and voltage rating of the capacitors to ensure they meet the requirements of the lighting system. Using capacitors with inadequate ratings can result in premature failure. Recommended actions to address these issues include several steps. First, implement a thorough troubleshooting procedure. Inspect the wiring, connections, and fixtures for any visible damage or defects. Use a multimeter to measure the line voltage and check for any transients. Replace any faulty capacitors with high-quality replacements, ensuring proper connections and polarity. Secondly, implement preventive measures to minimize the risk of future capacitor failures. Install surge protectors or TVSS on the lighting circuit to protect against line transients. Use only high-quality capacitors and fixtures from reputable manufacturers. Establish a regular monitoring schedule to inspect the lighting system for any signs of trouble, such as flickering lights, buzzing sounds, or discolored components. Thirdly, always prioritize safety precautions when working with electrical systems. Ensure that the electrical system is properly grounded and isolated before performing any work. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, including safety glasses, gloves, and insulated tools. Follow all electrical safety protocols and guidelines to prevent electrical shock or other hazard. Additional tips to consider include, firstly, using extended leads for the capacitors to reduce stress on the wiring connections. This can help prevent premature failure due to vibration or thermal expansion. Secondly, check the temperature rating of the capacitors to ensure they are suitable for the operating environment. High temperatures can accelerate capacitor degradation and shorten their lifespan. Thirdly, keep the area around the fixtures clean and free of dust or debris. Dust accumulation can interfere with electrical connections and contribute to overheating. Always refer to the National Electrical Code 2014 edition and local electrical codes for specific requirements and guidelines related to electrical installations and maintenance.